All right, good morning, y'all. So it is 9:37 a.m. I've actually been awake for a little while. I edited my videos for today last night, so I don't have to worry about doing that today. I can just focus on filming. I am trying to find my style with the video I want to do and figure out exactly where I want this channel to go. But in a previous video, I said that I started setting my intentions in the morning. So rather than immediately checking my phone and becoming a product of my environment, just kind of being an autopilot, I started waking up and praying. And not specifically to any God, but just like kind of a mental thought process to the universe of like, hey, I need to set my intentions, what I'm grateful for, what I want out of life, etc. And that has created a complete mindset shift for me that I just kind of want to share with y'all. So I started watching more like, I guess, personal development content. I stopped watching all the entertainment style content I was watching. I don't watch a lot of TV now, except for maybe like a nightcap. And it's really making me realize that I've kind of been selling myself short for a long time. So the fact that I've made it is crazy. Like I'm doing pretty well in life. I'm not a millionaire or anything, but I'm doing better than a lot of people, and obviously worse than others. But I think it's totally from being lucky enough to have people that believe in me because I've never believed in myself. And I was watching a video this morning, and it was talking about how the universe is a direct mirror to your internal, right? So the external world is directly mirroring your internal belief system about yourself. And it was saying if you say, I'm not worth anything, then the world's going to tell you, like a loyal friend that wants to affirm everything you say, it's going to agree with you. It's going to say you're not worth anything. And I've thought that way basically my whole life. I've had a very negative self-image. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy of anything. And I realized that I was doing that with this content. So I started making the Sam Sulik style videos. I, of course, was being 100% myself. But, people want to compare you to other people, especially when you're doing something similar to them. And I did have some people say, like, you don't have the personality to do this. You can't captivate an audience. You'll never kind of be anything. You're a nobody. And that was right in line with how I think. So my response was, I'm not trying to be somebody. I'm not trying to make money on this. I'm just doing this for myself, which that is how this started. But my mindset has shifted, in which I'm still doing it for myself. I wouldn't do this if I don't enjoy doing it. But I do want to make it on YouTube. I do want to get a lot of subscribers. I do want to make money, but more importantly, I want to have some kind of positive impact. When I was making content on TikTok, I started saying that in the comment section. I think I said in a couple of videos as well that like I was just kind of uninspired to make the content because I didn't feel like I was providing any real value. And I was trying, or I wasn't really trying, but in my head I was like, I don't want to make content unless I'm providing value. So anytime someone like sends a message to me, hey, like love the content, you're really inspiring me to get in the gym or clean up my diet or whatever, that is amazing, I guess, affirmation for me that I'm going in the right direction. Now, I don't know if fitness is going to be the mainstay of the content. It's just something that I do every day, so I figured I might as well share it and hopefully inspire people. But there's other things that I do as well, and like cooking is one of the main ones I want to do. So I'm trying to figure out the direction of the channel. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with this, and it's all a learning process. I'm not going to figure it out tomorrow. It might be a year from now. It might be 5 years from now that I finally get into my groove. But I know that I have to stay consistent, and more importantly, I have to believe in myself. And I have to, say you're worth it. You're worth it, and you can do it. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, setting my intentions this morning that I'm worth it. and I said this in a previous video, everyone's going to find their audience. I know this. I'm aware of this. Even the video I watched where it was saying, your reality is a mirror of your internal beliefs. This isn't the first time I've heard that. But I think you get caught in everyday life. You get caught up. We have so many distractions and you just kind of forget. And I've also had the programming that I'm not worth it for so long that it's just hard to break, when you've been set in your ways for a very long time. It's extremely hard to change that mindset. It's not something, it would be so easy if you could just change it, like people were like, well, just don't worry about it. Oh yeah, that'd be nice if I could, but I'm still going to, okay? So I know it's a process that takes time, but it starts whenever you're ready to start it, and I'm ready to start it. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because I know there's probably a lot of people in the same boat. A lot of people that just, I guess, think that things aren't enough. I saw a creator the other day and he was saying that he's doing daily vlogs right now, and he said he attempted to make like a day in the life, and he quickly realized how boring his life is, so he scratched the plan, and he just ended up making like an eating video. And I think most people's lives are boring. Like, it doesn't matter, who you are. I think most people's lives are pretty boring. So maybe that's the relatable part of the content, It doesn't mean his day is not worth sharing. And part of content is making the mundane more exciting. So I think don't sell yourself short on anything. And that's what I'm trying to tell myself, which is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to project my positive mentality on anyone watching this video, because I think like the people that are telling me like I'm not enough, I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to inspire anybody or influence anybody or gain any kind of traction here, I think they're projecting their own stuff on me, right? I was listening to a Jay-Z speech, or he was just like doing an interview. And he was saying that his own uncle told him he'll never sell 1 million records. And he said he sold millions of records. And it's like people just project what they think about themselves on you. They just, I don't know why that is. People always try to put you in a box. But don't sell yourself short. And if there's something you want to do, start now. Believe in yourself and just do it. So that's the mentality I have this morning. Going into the day. If you watch yesterday's video, or the video I'm going to post today, I'm going to post this one tomorrow, so it's going to be yesterday's video. You'll see that the style is very different. I'm not sure. I'm playing around with different ideas of how I want to make my content. But we're gonna catch our stride at some point, and we're gonna make these videos every day. So I'm not stopping. I'm not letting off the gas, and we're going in with like a way better mindset. So hopefully, me sharing this with you, setting my intentions, maybe you got something out of that, and I hope to, I don't know. I hope to make some kind of impact on people's lives at some point. So through believing in myself first, right? And then projecting that onto everybody else. But we're starting the morning. We're not going to eat right away because obviously the longer you're awake, it's now 9:46. I've been talking for 9 minutes. The longer you're awake, the more time you have to overeat. So I'm starting the morning with a little sauna session, and I'm probably going to do some fasted cardio as well. And we'll eat when we've earned it. I'm a little hungry, but I'm not starving or anything. And I definitely feel like I need to get this work done. This is going in line with the same thing I said earlier about delayed gratification. Delayed gratification, trust me. It's like it's beneficial. I could eat right away. That's going to leave me more windows of opportunity to eat again and potentially overeat. I like to save my calories for later in the day. That's the strategy I've been employing, and it is working beautifully. Of course, we're going to train today. It's a leg day. Not looking forward to it. I also need to go mow the grass at the rent house because I still haven't done that. And it's getting cold. It's about to slack off. I won't have to be doing that as much. But that's just part of being a better person. I need to be more on top of my shit. There's a lot of things I've been kind of let go to the wayside. and I haven't had my priorities in the right spot. So I'm trying to change that, because if you want to be successful, you can't. You gotta. It has to start from within. Is basically the theme of this morning. You can't, not change who you are as a person, and I guess have a loser mentality on the inside and be a winner on the outside, and just, if anything's going wrong and you have a loser mentality on the inside, and you're just blaming the external world, that doesn't make any sense. And that's kind of something that should be obvious, but I've let myself forget. So, yeah, we're gonna make some moves today. But sauna, cardio, legs later, grass mowing's gonna get some steps in, and we're also gonna eat some good food. All right, y'all, we're not gonna film too long in here because the camera's not gonna be able to take the heat of the sauna. But this is proof that I'm in the sauna. I just wanted to show you I am in the sauna right now. I have a red light that I'm going to put on as soon as we end this video. I'm just going to soak it up for about 20 minutes. But I just want to kind of continue on what I was saying earlier about not, acknowledging my worth and showing myself any degree of self-respect. I got inspired to post content probably 10 years ago. And it was fitness content. It was Elliot Hulse. That was my first inspiration. I saw him do some really high quality content. He was really inspiring me with my workouts. And I was like, man, I'd like to do the same thing. And I filmed a few videos and I watched them back, and I didn't think I looked the part. I didn't think I was that guy, So I didn't post them. I never posted them. And here we are now finally making content. And even though I'm getting some negative feedback, it's like I get mostly positive feedback, and I really enjoy making the content, and I'm worthy, essentially. But had I started 10 years ago, I'd probably already have something going for me, because literally no one was doing it at that time. I don't even think Christian Guzman was making content yet. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it was like the early days of content creation. And usually when you hop on something at the beginning, that's when you really gain traction. So, like I said earlier. All right, y'all, so I didn't expect the sauna to lead to an hour nap, but I now weigh 209, so the newest low weigh-in. I'm not going to count it because obviously it's just from loss of water, but we still haven't eaten today. It is 12:36. I just watched a Joshua Wiseman video on the perfectly cooked steak. But I'm not having steak. I'm having pizza because it's easy, okay? I'm having pizza. I'm not even in the mood for pizza, but it's just that easy. So pull the pizza out of the freezer. And it, of course, is the gluten-free broccoli crust Mediterranean style pizza. I don't know, I'm just hooked on these right now. The crust, it's light and crispy. The flavors are really good. I've been adding the fat-free mozzarella, and yesterday I added honey and sriracha. So it was like sweet, it was spicy, it had the Mediterranean flavor underneath all the cheese. Just a really good pizza. And keeping in theme with easy, I'm filming this easy too. So if you watch yesterday's video, I had a bunch of different shots and I put music to it and stuff. When I have time to play around with stuff like that, I will. But right now, my main priority is just to eat. So we're going the easy route here. Of course, we got the oven preheating to 425 as we unwrap our tasty little treat. I forget what the macros are exactly on this pizza. I think with the fat-free cheese on it, which we put 4 servings of fat-free cheese. It's quite a bit. It's like 112 grams. It adds 36 grams of protein. And yesterday, I didn't think about it, but I weighed the cheese on the plate and then I put it on the pizza. I can just weigh it directly onto the pizza, using the pizza as our plate. Now yesterday I did soak this cheese because pre-shredded cheese apparently comes with some kind of starch coating that makes it harder to melt. So I did soak it in a little bit of water, drained it, dried it off. So we're going to see if that actually makes a difference. Because back in the day when I was making my low-calorie pizzas for TikTok, I used fat-free cheese all the time, and I almost never soaked it. At some point, someone said to soak it, so I tried it out. But typically, when I made them, like for the first few months I made them, I didn't soak the cheese, and everything turned out just fine. So we'll see. We'll see if it makes a difference. Perfect timing. Pop that in there for 12 minutes. All right, while the pizza's cooking, there's something we need to take care of. This right here. This. If you eat this, you should go to prison. This is the worst bread I've ever had in my life. It's not even bread. I wouldn't even call it bread. All right, so we got our pizza, and I will say that I don't think the soaking of the cheese makes a difference. And I used to always get messages, like I would show my cheese pull of my pizza, and everyone would say, "How do you get a cheese pull with fat-free cheese?" They'd be like, "Mine never does that." Mine always does that. I don't know. I don't do anything special. That's not soaking the cheese. That's just putting it on there. Of course, I'm using sriracha. Give it a little kick. And the honey. But yeah, the cheese on my pizza, and at one point I was like, maybe I'm reading the label wrong and I'm buying like 2% or something, but I double checked it. It's definitely fat-free cheese. So that's it. I will, got a cold crispy one right here. Glad to have the original Dr. Pepper back in the refrigerator. Yeah. My love for Dr. Pepper runs deep. Oh, that cheese pulled right off the thing. The spice from the sriracha, the sweetness from the honey. I also used to get a lot of recommendations to try hot honey, which I've never tried, but I don't know if it'd be as good. I might try it. But I really like there's like a vinegar taste to the Tabasco sriracha that really adds kind of like this little punch with the sweetness of the honey and the spice, and then all the flavors going on with the pizza, the cheese, the Mediterranean toppings. This is incredible. Incredible. Anyway, that's it. This is going to be the first meal of the day. 860 calories, 70 grams of protein, and that's it. It's now 6:10 at night, so I went over to the rent house and I took care of a lot of stuff over there, and that just kept me busy. And then I came home and I took another nap. So I haven't gone to the gym yet, and I haven't eaten since I ate that pizza. But I'm only 860 calories in for the day, which means that I have 2,340 calories left, and I'm going to a family dinner. So I'm going to eat freely because there's no way I can consume. I mean, there is a way, but it would be a pretty monumentous task to consume that many calories in one meal. So I'm just going to eat freely and enjoy myself. And it's a nice restaurant, so I'm not going to bring my camera in. I'll probably just film everything with my phone. Yeah, we're going to Ruth's Chris. My favorite cut of steak is a filet, which is like the leanest cut. And they put calories on everything on their menu. So I'm going to be able to track the meal. And we're definitely going to stay within our deficits. And then after that, we're going to go hit legs. All right, y'all. So here is dinner. Doing a little voiceover. We're at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Always a fantastic meal. A little special occasion because my birthday and my niece's birthday are coming up. The bread crispy on the outside, fluffy and buttery on the inside. My little nephew Copeland being a goofball. We had calamari. Absolutely incredible. We also had some shrimp cocktail. Really, I kind of just got half this shrimp because my nephew ate most of it. The crab cakes, which are like 95% crabs, incredible. I had a fillet with a lobster tail, and I'm gonna start eating more lobster for sure. Rare on the steak, cooked to perfection. We had the lobster mac and cheese, so we doubled down on the lobster. This was incredible as well. And then I had a little birthday dessert. Cheesecake is a free dessert they give you with some berries, but I also wanted the creme brulee, and that was it. So the meal at Ruth's Chris was incredible. Of course, I calculated everything, so I actually still have 500 calories left. The workout was also good, but I forgot to take my pre-workout. So I was so tired during that workout. The pump wasn't that great, but we still got it done. I'm eating another meal since I have calories left. It's just the mood I'm in. Okay, it's chicken nuggets, gluten-free frozen chicken nuggets from Costco. And they're absolutely incredible. I have a little bit of Japanese barbecue sauce. It's super sweet, and it's not very high in calories. I think it's like 30 calories per serving, which isn't bad at all. And after, I'm going to indulge in this. My girlfriend got me this for Halloween, and I've been wanting to eat it. Dark chocolate almond buttercups. So it's like an organic Reese's. But I'm going to go watch some TV, and I will see y'all in the next video.